I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger or...
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
Oh! Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. There you go. Damn, this is a fancy boss. They're being itchy twitchy. Did they get up? Just want to see my favorite character already.
드디어 정신을 차렸고.
Who is your favorite character?
버티지 못하고 골러갔어.
Did I already ask that? Maybe I forgot already. My bad. Oh, I get last. I would have been a tad bit disappointed if you croaked on us.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스기사 카런.
Why does the bus driver look like a goddamn Pope? Yippee, Charon! There she is. Fresh morning. This is Charon, the bus driver.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴
It's not morning, but I could guess it's refreshing.
기분이 어떻습니까?
How do you feel, Dante? I'm so confused by a lot of things. Well, I...
제각거리는군.
tick-tocking like a clock.
의사소통이 안 되는 건
Some language barrier this is. Yeah, I don't speak clock either.
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다.
You may call me Virgilius. If you can understand what I'm saying, give me some kind of reaction, Dante. Has this taken inspiration from, like, Devil May Cry? Dante? Virgilius? Or just like, Dante is something else too, I forgot. Something in the Bible? Why not? Gave him a quick note since it didn't seem hostile. Good. At least your hearing is functional. That's right, Sharon. Karen? I guess Karen.
출발할게.
Now departing. Room. Cute. Oh, why is she wearing like freaking Pope clothes? This is weird. There was a heavy roar and vibrations as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then that I realized that I was aboard a bus. A bus. I can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past. Do you remember who you were? Nope. I shook my head to say no. I had been reminded that my head was now a clinking mechanism. Suppose you want your memory back. Am I right? Is for me? Can I have memory back, please? I nodded. I sure feel like an idiot. Why? Smooth as it gets. Must have stopped the rest of you from adopting this gesture-based communication. Okay. Any words of yours, Miss Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust will kindly turn down the offer. Are you speaking about yourself in third person, Miss?
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이
I doubt we'll have
그렇게
that much
많지는
freedom
않을 것
over our own
같으니까요.
bodies most of the time. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair that glistens even without sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air. Ooh, shiny!
단테.
Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have to read that out loud. Y'all heard it. Dante? Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too. Must be your name.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요.
Dante's your name. The amnesia must be affecting you rather severely. It looks like it. That doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
You'll get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? Oh yeah, I didn't even question that. The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgie or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로
Faust can hear what you intend to speak. You really can? But how? I don't even have a real mouth. Brain waves. Mind reading.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴 건가요?
Outdated ideas must be one of the side effects that came with your head replacements.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
Oh, is it balls? Is that how she can understand? It's anachronistic to think that vocal organs such as the cords or tongue are necessary to participate in conversation. Anachronistic. Right. Never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만
You can limit the
들릴 수도
recipient of your words to one
모두에게
person or
전달할 수도
choose to
있답니다.
speak to everyone at once. Hey yo.
모두라는 말은
little clarification.
수정해야겠군요.
When I say
수감자들에게는
everyone, I'm
해당하는
only referring to
이야기예요.
the sinners. Sinner number 2. Faust. Sinners? Like your mom. Dying. Anyway,
당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는
the people who have taken seats behind you. What? A single PD! Thank you. Wink. That was good timing, because I was like looking behind me. I was like, Nani? OMG.
방금까지 당신을
And the ones who
대신해서
fought in
싸운
your stead
사람들이
until moments ago.
말합니다.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
What ho? Oh wow. So thou art the final piece that completes our journey's cast. How I have yearned for this moment.
아 형씨 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
Say, pal, where'd you sell your old cranium off? Don't worry about it.
당신이었군요.
So was you?
박살나
Thanks for
있던
putting my
척추가
spine back
말끔하게
into one
돌아왔어요.
piece.
혹시
Were you a surgeon or
군대에서
something in the
의사
nest?
일이라도
Are you talking about me?
다들 닥쳐라.
Everyone quiet.
잡음이 겹치는
Nothing is more
것만큼
displeasing than to hear a choir of
없으니.
choir of noises. No, it's pronounced choir.
자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보군.
Suppose you all owe them a brief introduction.
가벼운
I'll give you
인사를
time to
나눌
make
시간을
yourselves
주겠다.
known, starting with the closest one.
앞에 앉은
Go on.
것부터 시작.
왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터?
Why is it always the ones in front that go first?
진절머리가 나.
Sick of taking any sort of lead now. Looks pretty. What is that? I don't know. Looks kind of cool.
당신이 우리를 이끌
I heard you were gonna be our boss, or
관리자라고
yeah,
하던데.
our manager. Arm? Well, yeah, but like, it's not. Is a robotic arm? Some sort of weapon attached? Insect arm. Well, that makes sense if you look at it. Thanks for clarification. Manager?
그래. 그래서
Yep.
어떤 인물인지 굉장히
Which is why I was real
궁금했는데
curious to
말이야.
meet you, and
역시 뭔가 말을
forming the right
어려워.
sentences is tough work. Tell me about it. Me when trying to speak.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만
Don't know what you did with your old head, but I guess everyone has their story. Don't worry, I don't know either.
나는
I have no
그레고라고
idea.
잘
I'm
부탁한다고
Gregor.
관리자라고
We're in this
하다.
together, manager bud. Gregor. This sin is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change of environment may cause parts or the whole of his body to transform into insectile, notably akin to a carapace, resembling that of the blank. Tissues. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. I mean, my face is literally a clock. How am I gonna make a clock look disgusted?
그래. 양반이 뭐야 양반이.
Rodian.
이제부터 우리한테
Greg, they aren't just your
엄청난
butt or
돈을 가져다 줄
pal.
사람한테
Look at the person who'll make us filthy rich. Hey, hold on now.
그래?
Rich? What's that about?
양반보다는
Let's see, what's better? Dante.
이름으로 부를게.
Don't mind me if I
당신도
call you by
나를
name.
로제라고 불러.
You can call me Rodion. Mr. Rodion. The unfortunate traits of being Backstreet's born are apparent in this sinner. She loves money, gambling, and betting, so it is advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass. Okie dokie. Back on. Back on. Back on. I don't know.
난 당신이 우리의
I think there's, well, good reason you became our
이유가
manager.
있다고 믿어.
Is it my face?
분명 원래는 둥지에
I'm sure.
굉장한 사람이었겠지.
Used to be a big deal back in the nest, right?
그때 버릇을 조금만
When your old
내려쳐도
habits start coming back,
우리한테
we'll be
돈이
that much
주룩
closer to
들어올
rolling in the
생각을
dough. She does have shy ability, I'll give her that.
아차, 내 정신 좀 봐.
Oh gosh, look at me keeping on.
다음은 네
Hey
차례야.
kid, it's your turn next.
안녕하세요.
Good day. Where are all the good characters? Well, I'm sure you know when they're gonna show up. Well, there's one. You like Sinclair?
아, 시시해.
Oh,
그게
boring.
끝이야?
That's it.
아,
Oh,
싱클레어라고
I am Sinclair.
해요.
Yes. Epic introduction, dude. Vogel? Isn't that like the word in Dutch for bird? Vogel? Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to get particularly startled or frown when spoken to. Me too. Isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as spilled innards at first. You call that mild? That's not mild at all. As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with this sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. See that? This is a hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company of his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요?
Is there anything else I need to say? I never worked for a company before.
뭐 앞으로 남은 날은
Well,
많을
you'll learn the
테니까.
ropes in the coming days. I'll let
그럼
you though.
거기 그저 친구가
Okay then,
다
how about
찾아.
you next, nerdy pal?
이상이라 하오.
Nerdy. I am Yi-sang. Korean. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted wing. The sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with this sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own, however. If the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thoughts. We recommend waiting patiently for him. Such cool introductions from my favorite characters. I am Sinclair and I am Yi-sang. I mean, they just get straight to the point, man. They don't fuck around. That's it.
이상해요.
No smoke or mirrors. Waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested.
답답하네요.
Can't believe you people.
사회생활의 첫걸음은
Aren't proper
인사잖아요.
introductions the first step to being a member of society? Ishmael.
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Call me Ishmael if you please. I do not, please. But I fucking love your hair. Can I have this much hair? That would actually be a problem. That is too much hair. I like long hair, but this one has too much hair. Curse. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget, the sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Okay? Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust. I see how it is. Maybe not the best hairstyle for battle. Probably not. You should probably tie it somewhere. If it's just flowing around, it gets in the way.
당신 덕택에
Imagine,
건강한
like,
몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요.
Having this much hair in the wind
앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
just goes everywhere. You can't see shit. I heard you glued our bodies back together from pieces. Look forward to working with you. Ah, sweet, thanks. She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. Everyone gets a bow. Although she emphasized sociality, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
Heathcliff. Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프. 멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은
Well, hello,
전문으로
Negan
하고
from
다녔지.
Walking Dead. Name's Heathcliff. Used to be a professional wrecker for property and people alike. Revenge. Oh wow, this is tough to read. Kind of. Pretty small bat. So small. I think he's compensating for something. The sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His brashness may cause headaches, or physical injury leading to a headache, in the process of forming a relationship. Please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. HR help! Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him.
누가 시켜서가 아니라
Sounds good, man.
거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지만
Not under anyone's orders, mind you. I only did it to buggers that got on my nerves. Fair enough.
당신도 조심하라고.
You'd better watch it.
나는 윗사람이라고
I'm deathly allergic to cocky
사람한테
gaffers who think they can
할
boss me around. Also, very fair. Don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가? 난
Oh, God.
동키호테일세.
Sueño imposible? Sueño? I forgot what the word means. It's my turn to speak. I am Don Quixote. Quixote. Sueño. Ew. Not a big fan so far. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionada of all things fixer, she... Oh, I figured. She adorns herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They would affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there's no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She's deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Such a thing ever existed, really? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission. Fuck playing along.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려가는
I am a
해결사지.
fixer who shall sprint for the dreams side by side. A pleasure to have thee. Cool beans. A fixer? It definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가?
Ah, damn it.
내가 대답해줄 수 있네. 도시를
PCG
수호하는
rigged.
자들이지.
Dost thou wish to know what it is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city. Fucking starry eyes. She's quite something. Not necessarily in a good way.
아, 도시에 대해서도 제대로
Ah,
기억하지
perchance
못하겠군.
thou mayst
도시는
struggle to remember the city. It is. I believe I said this was for brief introductions. He's not having any of this shit. Don't make me say it twice. Next.
홍루라고 한답니다.
Honglu.
우리
Also cool hair. My name's Honglu. I hope we can get along well. Alright, what are you up to? Sinner who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life. But occasionally he may make ignorant or unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by a certain other sinner or other aspects of the lowlife's lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over. Fair enough.
우와 당신 그 머리
Wow, and look
근사한데요?
at you. Isn't that a fascinating head there? Popular model these days, I suppose. They're more like me? No, this isn't that kind of...
제 취향은 아니지만
It's not of my interest, though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
The hell's wrong with your attitude? Oh, Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈
Unfair. Ryoshu. Is that a katana? A non-curved katana? So probably not a katana then. It's Ryoshu. Ryoshu! As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She? Okay. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Caution! The sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you. I like Ryushu. I always forget how to pronounce these letters that have like the fucking break on top of them.
요르슈크.
Sure is nice to meet you. At what point was I supposed to laugh? Yeah, that it wasn't funny.
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Mersot. Please refer to me as such. Oh wow, really? This is all there is about you? Once clear and concise commands require no judgment on his part. Soleil. You're pretty polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다. 그저 보통의
This isn't anything special. I'm simply behaving normally. I'm almost touched. Merci. Yeah, I suppose I was doing kind of a Russian accent.
네,
Yes, instead of French. It felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. Yeah, what's wrong with you, dude, huh? Tell me. Outis. Outis. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting. I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand. High five. Psh.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려다니 당치가
Please.
않습니다.
I would never make my manager grovel before me.
본인은 오티스라고 합니다.
My name is Otis. I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. Hiccups. Whoa, no. This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. Hi. She's an expert when it comes to tactics and various perils of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Notice, unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of this sinner is not permitted. Yo? Warning! Keep an eye on this sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing our company's mission. Rudeness? Oh, please. Your generosity is a humbling sight. I knew at first glance that you have what it takes to lead us. Do you though? Huh? Sorry? While most humans cause noise and friction as a result of confrontation, some are able to reap mutual benefit from coming head to head. Not me. It could be compared to the relationship between a blade and a whetstone. I see. I vow to serve you with unrivaled devotion, Executive Manager. My blade is yours to wield. That's reassuring. Thanks. We're not very confident, are we? Don't sound like that. Gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant by her rudeness.
아까 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을
I'm amazed
성대 밖으로
at
꺼낼 수
how you
있는.
can sing such bold-faced high praise not too long after calling them a miserably writing wretch. Quote unquote. I think I see now.
제가 마지막이네요.
Fair enough.
파우스트입니다.
It seems I'm the last. Faust is the name. The what? Walbergenacht. The sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles, the bus operated by Limbus company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty when she allows you to converse with her displeasing. But as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there is no hope of her parting with it, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Hi. Even though she has unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out. Oh yeah, I got it right. It's on her sword. Walbergenacht.
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life. I see the arrogance now, yes.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요.
Sounds like you aren't convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다.
Well, it's fine.
경험을
You'll come
통해
to learn all in
차차
due time.
이해할 수 있을 거예요.
Learn what?
파우스트가
But Faust is indeed a brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여
In a proverbial
사실이
tree
진실이
falls, the
되는
fact
건
of its sound
없으니까요.
cannot become truth when the outside observer fails to recognize it. So, okay,
소개는 여기까지.
that's enough greetings.
단테.
Dante, let me explain your new occupation. You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고 있어요.
They're asking if the job you're about to explain is that of a manager. I think he could have figured that out. Come to think of it, the red-eyed man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinner. Oh, wait, he's not a sinner? I guess he's not.
맞습니다. 관리자.
Oh, he's a guide.
당신은 지금 소개받은 이
That's correct, Executive Manager Dante. You will embark on a trip to the Inferno with the 12 sinners who just introduced themselves. To the Inferno? What's this game even about? It's been an hour and I don't really know. If I'm honest, I'm not entirely sure. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno. How about this? Treasure awaits at the end of the road. That suffice? Treasures? Any reason you're a flaming clockhead? I'm sure there is, but I don't know yet. Something happens. I don't... You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣지 못하는군요.
They can't seem to get you at all. I did not ask for your understanding, Dante. Nor was this a question of your willingness. You'll have to listen to me if you want to reclaim your memories in original head. Are they just keeping it somewhere? In a freezer? I mean, I do want them back, but
미적거리네요.
they're hesitant. Also the reason why Faust is telling Virgilius what we're saying is basically because he can't understand. He don't speak clock, essentially. Miss Faust, what will we do if Dante keeps on refusing to cooperate? This was not a scenario we anticipated. Oh, I'll cooperate, don't worry about it. Preposterous.
모든 것을
Faust
예상한답니다.
anticipates every possibility.
단테,
Dante, once you've completed all your missions, 오마에 wa mo shinderu.
당신은 성의를 새길 수
We'll be
있을
able to
거예요.
engrave the aspects. What?
제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that. What is an aspect? Aspect. A word that strikes my mind intensely. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. But by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를
No.
끄덕이잖아요.
See there? They're nodding. I will help. Yes. Yes, indeed. Good. Then we can continue. By the way, Karon, why isn't the bus moving? Were you dozing off? Dumbass time.
기사는 졸음쉼터에서만 졸아.
A bus driver only snoozes at rest stops, Verge.
내피 앞에
Weirdos were hanging out
사선이고
around in
있었어.
front of Nephi. I told you, Karen, if anything happens with the bus, you've got to let me know right away. Nephi? Who's that? It's the bus!
메피스토펠레스. 이 버스의
Mephistopheles,
이름이야.
the name of this
버스를
bus and the
구동하는
engine that
엔지니어.
runs it. And
그리고
Faust's magnum opus
파우스트의
cordis.
심혈을 기울인 역작이죠.
An ideal ferry boat to bear us across the inferno. Wouldn't you agree, Dante? How the fuck would I know? I'm just saying. I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply. What is outside? Looks like they're just another pack of dirty rats living in the back streets. Not a time. Karen needs more screen time. The bus driver girl in a Pope outfit. This is just the right time, Dante. They should make perfect targets for practicing your command.
단테, 처음 전투에서는
Dante skipped over many
생각한
details
것뿐이
during our
많았어요.
first battle.
제대로 설명할 시간이
We were short on
없었으니까.
time after all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이루어지면
However, we'll be
우리는
slaughtered
항상
frequently if no
도움을
improvements are made to your strategy. Well, shit.
당신은 우리를 살리기 위해
I was just
의미
doing
있는
what you
고통을
told me.
느껴야만 하겠죠.
And in turn, you'll have to endure senseless pain over and over again to revive us. Pain? Revive? You mean what happened earlier was...
네, 당신이 시계를
It's harder to die than
돌려주었기에
live in the first few
우리는
chapters.
살아나는 거랍니다.
Fair enough. Yes, we were brought back to life because you turned back the clock. I don't believe that much is necessary, Miss Faust. Save the chatter for later. Sinners of the bus.
전투에 대한 설명을
A
이어가죠.
lot of dialogue, eh? Allow me to elaborate on combat. Oh, God, for fuck's sake. I mean, fair enough. You could send every sinner into battle at once, yes. But commanding so many personnel at once will not be an easy task. I'll do it anyway! Therefore, I will inform you of the appropriate number of participants depending on the particularities of each battle. For this occasion, 5 sinners will make an appropriate force. Select 5 sinners you would like to deploy for this battle. You can select the lower half of each sinner's cards to deploy them. First, please select Faust. Nope. Nope, I don't wanna. I don't wanna! Fine.
따라가겠어요.
Precise work. Select the rest of the sinners you would like to deploy for this encounter. Oh, I don't actually get to choose them? Fuck my wife. Lame, I know.
내가 필요해?
앞장서시오.
네, 문제 없어요.
Meh.
최선을 다해볼게.
What the fuck? We can choose later. Yay! I would be pretty bummed if I couldn't. Selecting the battle will commence battle with the sinners you have deployed.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Yeah. That's what my mom used to say. All actions are dictated by a speed value. But of course. What is speed? It's a drug. Speed is just a random number chosen from within a given range each turn. Not RNG. Position of units are rearranged every turn according to their speeds. Those with lower speeds are placed at the front, making them easier targets. Okay. Intriguing. I have no idea what I'm doing.
행동을 개시합니다.
We'll find out. There's been one combat sequence and we lost it because it was scripted. Scripted for a loss. Bench level down. I wish I could like read. Oh, now I can read them. Ah, okay, good. At the start of each turn, a skill slot will be added for a sinner in the order they were deployed during team setup, regardless of if the sinner is staggered, in panic, or ego corrosion. EGO corrosion. There's a ton of RNG in this game. God fucking damn it. I hate RNG. That's okay. Well, hold on. When a sinner enters the target post with attack skills, a clash occurs. Okay, cool. A clash occurs when two characters attack each other. The side with the higher power wins, removing one coin from the loser. My money! If both sides still have coins, more clashes will occur until one side has lost all of its coins. I don't think it means actual money. The side that loses all of their coins will have their attack skill cancelled. The winner will then attack with their remaining coins, gaining a damage bonus based on the total number of clashes.
좋은
I don't know.
전략이네요. 가보죠.
Hey, nice. We actually caught him. Didn't get him. Okay. Oh, murdered. Is that Faust? Faust is pretty good. The blue orb next to the character's health bar is an indicator of their sanity, or SP. Experience units, yep. Range of -45 to +45. Units with higher sanity have a higher chance of their coin flips landing hits. Okay. Defeating enemies boosts sanity, while ally deaths will harm sanity. Enemy units at low sanity may fall into states of low morale or panic. It's even worse than turn-based. Easy? All of our foes have fallen into panic. Now's our chance. Give us orders at your discretion. It's completely random to decide whether you win or lose. I'm sure there are some things that can affect that at least. Oh, got him. Now there's strategy in this. Later. Not yet. You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. We all got away safe for one though. Shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하며
They're worried about the foes we lost. Please, Pokemon to game. Yeah, I've said what I said. No need for concern. That's the direction we were heading anyway. Karen? First few chapters are like so easy and then difficulty spike, basic thug one shot you. I'm looking forward to that. Well,
발판을 꽂고
guess
신나는
we'll see.
기분으로 달릴게.
Metal touches metal. Up for an exciting ride. Metal to the metal. Metal to the pedal. The sinners you have deployed in the last encounter will automatically be selected for the next, saving you the trouble of selecting them again. Feel free to change them before entering the battle, however. If you decide to play it again, well, there's so much story, I'm kinda invested already.
하라고? 나? 뭐 최선은
Okay. Please form a chain of skills, I have more to teach you. Not a different opinion, that's fine. Skills have two major properties, the attack type and sin affinity. The attack types are slash, pierce, and blunt. Sin affinities are wrath, lust, sloth, gluttony, gloom, pride, and envy. Hey, the 7 deadly sins. Combined with resistances, attack types and affinities determine the damage of skills. Here you can check the attack type and sin affinity of your sinner skills. You can see the resistance and weaknesses of each unit up here. This hooligan is vulnerable to slash attacks.
좋은 전략이네요.
Anyway, start.
가보죠.
Go! Oh, now it all happens at once? Heyo. You can also use defense skills to deal with an enemy offense. Defense skills activate against enemy attack paired with it. If a defense skill isn't paired, it will activate when the unit is subject to an unopposed attack. Unlike attack skills, defense skills need to be generated. Meaning what? Let's generate the guard skill first. If you'd be so kind as to press Gregor's portrait. Boop. Guard creates a shield with health equal to its power value. This shield will absorb incoming damage first. Using guard multiple times in a single turn will have it activate that many times. Good, a guard skill has been generated. Let's do the same for a counter skill. If you'd be so kind as to press Rodia's portrait. Boop. Unlike other defense skills, counter has an affinity and will generate its corresponding ego resource. When using counter, the unit will launch an unopposed attack after being hit. However, the unit can launch a counter when staggered. That makes sense. Gut gemacht. Why are you suddenly speaking German? Lastly, we'll generate an evade skill. If you'd be so kind as to press Faust portrait. That would be you. When using evade, the character will dodge if the evade's final power value is greater than or equal to the incoming attacks. Fair enough. The attack will hit with full force if the evade's power is lower, so be careful. These skills have been generated without a problem. Now utilize them and continue the battle. The goal is to eliminate all of our enemies.
행동을 개시합니다.
Ding 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 ding.
이 정도야?
I will say the battle is a little confusing. Especially when everything is happening at once. Stagger Plus. Oh, Stagger Plus. The improved version of Stagger. Sequel, Stagger Plus. Wait, now we have more. Well, this is mighty confusing. Lead.
행동을
Sure.
개시합니다.
적을
Pew
난파시켰습니다.
pew 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 pew. Oh shit.
당연한 결과죠.
Oh, dead.
지금이 기회입니다.
Yeah. Oh, there's still people left.
행동을 개시합니다.
Ba 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 ba. Oh, murdered. Oh. Oh, didn't actually die. Well, now I did.
깨졌어.
Exploded. Like the skin's music? Same here. Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는
Dragons?
정체되지 않고
Please, is the tutorial hour? I don't know. I joined this company because I was told that I'll be able to advance my career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은
But right now, it's nothing but meaningless violence.
계속 의미 없는
Like we're
폭력만.
rats or something. Oh, she mad.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
I object to its meaninglessness. Those were evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요.
Please just be quiet for a moment.
아무튼
Anyway, if all we're gonna do is beat up people under orders like hired thugs, I'll have to consider changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안
Haven't you read your
읽으셨나요?
contract? What? There's no getting out of the contract?
회사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서
bullshit.
말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을
Do you
거라
think the
생각하는
contract has any
건가요?
sway if it's based on lies?
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does.
애초에 거짓말은
There were no
없었습니다.
lies in it.
네?
Nani?
설마 제가
You didn't think Mephistopheles was built to be a
그저
mere
운송만
means of
하는 것으로
transportation,
만들었을
did
것
you?
같았나요?
I mean, yes.
피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Mephi is always hungry. It keeps crying. The boss gets hungry? Yeah, everybody needs fuel.
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산물.
When the engine ingests fuel, it yields a byproduct. Boss poop?
여러분은 그걸 통해
Using
강해질
that,
수
you can grow
있어요.
more powerful.
이상 씨는 잘 알고
I'm sure
계시겠죠.
Yi-sang knows this well.
거울 속에서
When all possibilities
모든
are drawn from the
가능성을
mirror,
끄집어낸다면
성장 또한 제약이
there is
없어.
no limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는 나인.
Is the self in the mirror my reflection or another being entirely? It's your mom! Possibilities? You draw what exactly? Gotcha! You draw champions. I'm guessing. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I bet we're about to find out. One of Mephistopheles' various functions is extraction. You can collect various identities and ego from there. Standard extraction. 1. Yep. This is the pulling of cards / Champion slash. Alright. Okay.
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Impeccable swiftness, I will render them silent. Amazing. You've acquired a new identity. Collecting new identities and ego will be contributive to improving our combat performance. Now let us return to battle. Battles can be accessed via the drive window. Meow.